where I have an opportunity to talk with some magnificent people. And today I have a magnificent woman up in the house, Miss Coach Vaughn. How are you doing today?
Hey there, Queen, how are you? I am bold, unique, and fly.
Woo! I like all the, I love the, you know what? There you go in the background. I love the butterflies. I love all of that. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Jonvaona, aka Life Coach Vaughn. I'm so passionate about helping women understand the importance of being fly, which is first loving yourself. And it's not about forsaking all others, it's about prioritizing your needs, your wants, and your desires. And once you get that concept down pat, you'll understand that I can give my best when I have it to give. So that is what it is that I am just fired up about.
Okay, so what are you unapologetic about in this moment?
My queens, I'm sorry. I am unapologetically just like excited, and I just want to empower my queens. I do not apologize about that at all. It's been it's we carry a lot. We absolutely carry a lot, and I don't like it. They say you will know what your passion is and what it is that you're supposed to do. The thing that pisses you off and bothers you the most, I despise it when I see my queens walking around not feeling their value, not understanding their self-worth, lacking confidence, taking the back seat, walking around with all of these stigmas and no self-identity. So that's what it is, empowering them. Yeah, I don't apologize for that.
See, I am loving all of that and all of this energy. I'm like, oh, I'm just feeling all of it.
Hey, yeah,
So, so let
let's
me ask.
go.
I know. So let me ask you this: what does this empowerment look like? What are you pouring out there that is letting women know to be bold, to be unique, and to be fly? What does that look like?
Absolutely. That's a great question. Well, I came up with 5 pillars of fly. And the way that I was able to really come up with this kind of principle, this theory is based on my life and my experience. I understand what it felt like to be everything to everybody else and absolutely nothing to myself. I understood that when titles were stripped from me, so was my identity at that time. So
Mm.
one of the things, the first place that I start with fly is self-awareness, taking time to get some self-reflection done. Who are you? I'm not asking what is your role, what is your title, what does people say that you are? No, I want to know who you are to your core. One of the things that I do is when I'm talking to, I call them a butterfly queen. Those are my one-on-one coaching clients. The term clients for me is so impersonal. So I use butterfly queens, right? So one of the things that I ask them to do from the beginning is, hey, give me a 3-minute pitch about you. And what do they roll to? Well, I'm a teacher, I'm a mom, I am a grandmother, I work at here and I do this. And I said, no, 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 no. I didn't ask you to tell me what it is that you do. I want to know who are you to your core. And what it is I have to walk them through understanding. See, we're so used to being connected to titles. And the moment that you are laid off, you're depressed because you were attached to the title. You're not what you do. You are who you are makes you great at what you do. And that is one of the things that we get down to the core of it. So, for example, as far as a teacher is concerned, tell me some characteristics of a teacher. What makes you a great teacher? Well, I'm resourceful. I can articulate myself well. I'm passionate about helping others. So when I ask you, who are you? When you start to say, well, I articulate myself well, I'm resourceful, oh my gosh, right? Then I want to be attached to you because with knowing who you are and not what it is you do, when that title goes away, you can still thrive because you have all of these great things about you. So that is the first part, being self-aware, taking some time to reflect. The second pillar is self-forgiveness. We got to forgive ourselves for some shit, right?
Yes.
Gotta let go. We made these mistakes. We missed the mark. Oh, well. We have to be able to forgive ourselves and move on. A lot of us are stuck because Oh, I let them use me. I can't believe I did it again. And I went into that relationship. I can't believe I gained this weight. Look, let's address it and let's move forward, right? The third one is self-correction. Oh, this is a good one. Self-correction has to deal with creating boundaries and limiting access. We just think everybody's supposed to have VIP access to us. Oh, hell no, right? No. Let's set some healthy boundaries so we can truly first love ourselves. We're doing all these things for everybody else. At the end of the day, we're exhausted. So our dreams and our goals, they go untouched, right? Because we don't have no energy. The fourth one is a self-love, and it's outside of the self-care, right? We'll go get our nails did, our hair did, but what about self-development? What about investing in yourself outside of education? Hey, mindset, right? What about
Yes.
those type of things? And the fifth one is self-commitment. That is basically a maintenance stage. That is saying, I'm going to continue to go through this first loving yourself journey. It's going to be a continuous thing. It's going to be, I'm going to make that commitment to myself. So that's what that whole fly concept really looks like and what it is that I walk them through.
See, ladies, if you did not catch any of that, you better hit that rewind button and or connect and get you some long-term self-awareness and
Yes.
self-healing and
Yes.
just understanding what it really means to live outside of not just titles that for professional, but
Mhm.
just academic titles. I always tell people I am not the title I wear because
Mhm.
I do hear that. Oh,
Mhm.
the doctor did this. I'm thinking, don't get that twisted because that's a title. That's not
Right,
me.
right, right.
I earned that, but that's not who I am. So I'm loving all of this. I also love the butterfly queens. I'm like, hey, I'm a butterfly
Yes.
queen. You know, and so what made you come up with the butterfly queens? I know the client is,
Whew.
it was very cliche and just kind of feels so impersonal. So what
Mhm.
really made you come up with the concept of butterfly queens?
Okay, so I'll start with the queens part first, right? Because I'm very intentional about my speaking, right? I'm
Mhm.
very, very intentional. And when I say the word queen, I deal with a lot of women that don't feel queenly. They've been called everything but a child of God, right? So I want them to know when I come into their presence that they deserve the respect, and that's how they should view themselves as
Mm.
well. So that's why I don't have a problem addressing any woman as a queen. The moment you prove to me that you real doing something else, we'll talk about that another time, right?
Peasant
But
living, peasant living. You out there
right,
treating
exactly.
yourself like a whole peasant when you should be treating yourself like a queen. Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. So again, I hold them to a standard. So they're like, oh, wait a minute, she addressed me as a queen? Yes, that's how I want you to react, right? That's how I want you to view yourself. So that's why I do the whole kings and queens speaking, right? The second part when it comes to butterfly, so that is a part of my brand, as you can see. Normally I would be butterflied out, but we're gonna keep it moving, right? But the butterfly is, I use the butterfly life cycle to convey a message of the processes and the necessary stages that we need to go throughout life in order to reach the final destination, right? With a butterfly, and I'll be real short about this because I have a whole part where I break this thing down. It is so good to me. So there's 4 stages of a butterfly life cycle, 5 if we want to get some type of technical, but for the purposes of, it's 4 stages. There's the egg, there is the larva, which is AKA the caterpillar stage. There's the pupa, better known as the chrysalis stage, and then there's the adult butterfly. So throughout each one of these stages, you can look at a part or an area of your life and you can identify with those stages, right? Of each one. Am I in an egg stage where I'm placed here purposely for a reason? Because when adult butterfly lays eggs, they lay it specifically so that when this egg hatch, it can start to eat. So you are in a special place in your life. You were birthed there for a reason, right?
Ooh,
The
yeah.
second one is the caterpillar stage. That's the ugly stage. Nobody wants to be a caterpillar. It's slow. It's all on the ground. People want to step on a caterpillar. Why people keep stepping on me on the stage, right? You skin, you shed skin, you consume. People don't know that about caterpillars. They shed skin up to 5 times. How many things have you consumed and then shed, right? And
Yeah.
then the third one is the chrysalis stage. That's the still stage. That's the I'm a mess stage, right? Butterflies literally are a mess when they are in this chrysalis. But if you crack open a chrysalis, you could literally die. Some of us don't want to be still. Some people don't understand you're in this stage for a reason. And then even once you get to the fourth stage, which is the adult butterfly, you still have a purpose. You still have a goal. You're meant to pollinate. You're meant to grab nectar and walk in your purpose. But here's the beautiful thing, and I'll stop here. You always had the DNA of a butterfly at all stages, even when you looked ugly and it was that caterpillar, you still had the DNA of a butterfly. So that's what it is that I like to remind my queens, even no matter what stage you're in, you always were meant to be a butterfly. So just hold on.
Ooh, life coach Vaughn, y'all. How can people connect with you? You know, you are you taking people for life coaching
Mhm.
opportunities? I mean, give us the deets on all this stuff.
So yes, I do. I have one-on-one exclusive coaching. You can go to my Instagram. All of my social media handles are at Life Coach Vaughn, LifeCoachVon. So that's on Clubhouse, that's on IG, that's on Facebook. Also, I do group coaching. I have webinars that's coming up, Fly with Confidence Business Edition. I want to help these queens get that business together. We got strategy, we got tools, but I'm gonna need you to get that confidence up so that you can believe and we can work on that mindset that you can make $1,000,000, right? So
Okay.
how they can absolutely get in contact with me. And I also have a fly challenge that's coming up March the 7th. It's you get to experience a little bit of this for 14 days.
Okay. So you know what? You all connect with her, get some of this energy also, you know. Because she is over here serving life in all kinds of ways. So we appreciate you stopping by and just, you know, giving us all of these really precious gems. And ladies, see yourself as a queen, treat yourself like a queen, and get you some life coaching. You
I'm
know, get some life coaching in your life, even if you feel like you don't need it. Networking is a very powerful thing.
Mhm.
And with that, you all, that was your unapologetic moment with Dr. G.
Thank you, Dr.